It's start time with the Star Body Rod.
Welcome to Star Time Live.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I was trying to get it popping on my page, but I don't know. I sent you the invite, but it just didn't go through twice. It's crazy.
It is crazy. I don't know what's going on with that. Hello.
All
Let's
right.
see how this live look.
So introduce yourself to everybody.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Ree from the New Normal. I am a sex therapist. I had an invitation from Star Time Roddy, and you have me here.
Where you live?
I live in Atlanta, Georgia. The most populous city in the world.
You grew up there?
Yep, born and raised, Grady Bay.
Okay, okay. So how come you call yourself the sex therapist?
Because I went to school, got my master's degree in psychology, and I went to the program for sex therapy and I got certified. That's why.
Really? Really? Okay.
Really, yeah.
All right. So
I
I.
educated people on Instagram. I ain't just playing.
All right. So it's the real deal.
The real deal Holyfield over here.
Okay. So I went online and I found some questions, some myths or the truth. So I wanted to see if you could let us know if
Okay.
you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So how important do you think that sex is in a relationship between two people? And that should be to make it or break it?
I mean, absolutely. Sex is important. It's like breathing. Yes, you need that. You need to have a compatible sex partner. Because, I mean, in the beginning stages, because, yeah, of course, you get older, you might not have sex anymore, but in the beginning stages, that's what connects you guys. You know what I'm saying? You are interlocking spirits and energy and all kinds of different things to make you guys special and important. And you got to be on the same level, be on the same wave. Because if you're not, it can ruin everything. If you're not communicating to each other, if you're not telling each other your wants, your likes, your dislikes, why you can't do certain stuff, why, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that goes beyond just having sex. People have a lot of stuff that happened to them when they were younger, and they hold on to these things. And it ties into their adulthood. They may get into relationships that don't work out.
So sex compatibility is extremely important between two people.
It is, yes.
Can you get pregnant on your period?
Yes, you can.
What?
Yeah, you can get pregnant on your period. Yes,
So even when people say run the red light, it's still a risk?
yes, it is. You don't know if it's the beginning or the ending of the period cycle. You don't know. Like things are just every woman's body is different. So how they procreate is different as well. So you don't know. You might feel like, oh, she on her period, I'm good. No, you get that sperm to go in, and he hit an egg, and guess what? It's explosive. Now you got a baby on the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So vaginas get loose if you have vaginas are loose because you have sex frequently or with different partners. Does that come from having loose vagina?
Um, I would say having different partners because of the girth in each partner may be different. Some may be bigger than
Mm.
others and things like that or whatever. So it can cause a little your elasticity to shift and become wider. But I mean, it's not the same partner. No.
Can you get pregnant from pre-com?
Yes. Yes,
Wow.
you can.
I'll be thinking that you can't.
You can.
Is anal sex just an alternate, safer alternative to having sex
As far as pregnancy, yeah, of course.
instead of pregnancy?
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
if it's,
you can
I don't know,
still get STDs from anal and
of course,
whatnot.
yes. I
So
don't
in
know if it's
certain,
safe. I mean,
so
you
in
can get
certain,
STD from getting somebody pregnant, but that's about it.
it can only prevent somebody from getting pregnant.
That's correct.
Is having a STD like a death sentence?
It depends on the STD.
If
Depends
it's
on which
one
one
you
you get.
can't get rid of,
I mean, herpes you can't get rid of it, but it's not a death certificate. HIV you can't get rid of. That's not a death certificate, but AIDS is. You know what I'm saying? When it turns from HIV to AIDS, yes, you're definitely going to die from that sooner than later.
yeah, but most people are dating with STDs and they don't disclose it to their partners.
That's a true statement. I mean, but having sex with anybody is a risk you're taking with
Of
anybody.
course, anybody, it's true. And it's like, right now, a lot of the STD rates are so high. Most people think that they're invincible, you know?
No, I think that the the climate right now with sex, people just don't give a fuck. They're just going for the thrill of it. They're going for the thrill of it, not thinking about the consequences that come with it. They're just having fun. They're just having a good time. And then bam, they get hit with an STD. Now they're devastated. But if it's something they could cure, they're over it in 2 weeks and they're like, okay, ooh, I got the bullet. But it could have been worse, but it wasn't. And they go back to doing the same again and again and again and again.
And then it's like, there's people like, there's communities where like you can talk and meet up with people who are going through the same thing lately. So it doesn't feel like you're alone. Like if you have like the serious ones,
It's
HIV
2025.
and
Yeah, it's 2025. I mean, HIV has been normalized, so people don't even get scared of getting HIV. They treat it like getting diabetes because there are treatments out there and people are living with it and they're not dying. So they feel like they can take their little prescriptions, still do their thing, and they cool with it, whether they tell you or not. They cool with it. So they're living. They feel like they're healthy. They feel like
I mean herpes too, right?
herpes too, but herpes is not as serious as HIV. I mean, it's like 1 out of 2 people got herpes. To be honest with you, 1 out of 2 got herpes.
One out of two people.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I wouldn't think that so much people have herpes in this world.
Okay, that's your opinion. I'm telling you the facts.
That's why we're here
you
to
be
educate people on
in
the facts.
your bubble and be like, no, that can't be true. It's true. A lot of shit out here, more people got it than people talk about.
They just don't disclose it or you just
Yeah,
never
they
know,
don't
right?
disclose it, but it's not something you want to talk about.
Of course not. Of course not. I understand that. Like, it's, imagine you, with somebody for years and you didn't know until later. Like,
It takes STDs, especially HIV, up to 10 years for it to be found in your system. You can have that shit and not know it. It might take 10 years for somebody to find it in your system from blood
you
tests and
said
things like that.
10?
10 years. 10 years, yes. 10
Get
years.
out of here.
That's a real fact. Yes, 10 years. Hey, Ken, Mr. Gentleman.
So, that is something crazy. How do you feel like when people start dating, they always bring like a mask for the first 90 days?
I ain't gonna
They
say
don't.
90 days because people usually expose themselves after 30 days. You start seeing
You
the
said
true.
dirty, yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say it take that long, but yeah, people put on acts because they want you to like them. They don't want to show you all their dark side or their bad side or whatever. They want you to get to know them and like them for who they are, and
Yeah.
then they'll start showing you little specks of who they really are, and you be like, "What? You acting out? You acting crazy?" Yeah,
I mean, some people can't hide it
some people can.
forever. It's not in them. What do you feel about age different relationships these days?
It depends on the person. I mean, ages is The numeric ages is just how old you are, but maturity comes something different. You could be 24 and be old as fuck because of how you were grown, how the maturity level. And you could be 34 and be immature. You could be 44 and be immature. You're still stuck at 15. You never grew up out of that mindset. So age to me, it's individual. You gotta take that from an individual and how you view them. Because everybody's raised differently. Everybody have different experiences. Some people don't want to grow the fuck up. Some people want to stay when they were popular. They're popular in high school. In their 40s, they want to keep that when they 15, 16, they were popular. So they stick to that personality. They never grew up from that.
Wow. But what I'm saying is, people look down on people dating somebody 20 years younger than them and 30 years younger than them
I
and
mean,
whatnot. I mean, I don't think of it like that truly. I just feel like love is love, and if it's not seen, if they like it, it's cool. If
well,
they're
I don't have
happy.
me personally, you like who you like, you love who you love. I don't have a problem with that. If somebody is 60 and meet somebody 30 and they fall in love, congrats to them. Everybody can have that. So I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with age, like a big age. I like older men. So I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying?
What
So
if what if a 20-year-old try to get at you?
that's, I don't like 20-year-olds. I have a son who's 21. My son is 21. So that would be a no. That's not going to happen. Mm-mm.
I think that's what Keisha Cole or one of them was dating, or Drea was doing. She was dating somebody her son age.
Yeah, that's her. She was dating him. Was she dating somebody her son age who didn't have the finances that the man that she dated got pregnant by? Was she? No, she wouldn't. That was about money. I mean, everything. If you bring money into it, then things could change. But the maturity level, no, that can't change. And I can't be with somebody who's super young. They'll always remind me of my son. No,
I mean,
they
I
haven't
understand.
have experiences to me in life. They haven't even been in love before. I need to. A person that I'm dating with that's younger. I need to experience being in love, being heartbroken, and having those different experiences, so we can have something in common.
So then that at that point they'll be out of your league.
They be out of my league.
Now I'm saying if they don't have those, they'll be out. They'll be out of your league because they don't have those.
That's not out of my league. That's not even in my league. If they never
Not
had the
in your league,
experience,
yeah. That's what
what?
I'm about to say. You're not even looking at them. They're not coming your way, huh?
No. I have young men trying to talk to me all the time, every day.
Every
And I'm
day.
like, how old are you? I can be your mother. I can be your mother. I'm good. I'm cool. No. It's not happening.
How do you
I'm 47. So I
Uh huh.
have a lot of younger men that talk to me. I work at AT&T. It's a lot of young dudes that work there. They're very nice to me. They be asking me different things, and I just have to politely tell them, no, thank you. No, thank you. With a smile on my face. I appreciate it, but no thank you. What you about to ask me?
Um. So what about how do you feel about interracial dating?
I don't have a problem with that either. You like what you like. My brother, I have a brother. His whole
Mm.
life, he's only dated Asian women. He's married to an Asian
Asian?
woman now. But since he was 5 years old, he's always had an Asian girlfriend. So I don't look at it like, oh, they only seeking this race. If that's what they're attracted to, that's what they're attracted to. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with that. You like what you like.
I mean, a lot of people when it comes to like a guy who is black going out and dating outside his race, the females they see it as why he didn't want the sisters, and I don't understand that.
I don't understand either. I mean, a lot of times people have a lot of problems with their self and with culture. I see. We're in 2025 now, so it shouldn't even be about race. You like who you like I said before. Some men like Spanish women. Some men like Asian women. Some men like white women or whatever. They're probably not for you
Whatever it is.
anyway. So let them like who they like. Like it ain't no big deal to me. It's not enough of it happening. It's not like every black man like a white woman. Every black man like an Asian woman. Every black man. You know what I'm saying? So I still have options. I'm not like just, oh my God, it's only one guy to that likes black women. No, It's mostly black men that like black women. That
I
person.
mean, they always say that there's 3 times more females than men. So I guess in most people's eyes, they feel like they're missing out on. No, but there's more people to go around. But it seems like when I see like interracial females dating interracial, I don't even care about it. It don't bother me.
It don't bother me
Like,
either. I grew up in the predominantly black schools from elementary to like middle school, and then went to predominantly white school, half of middle school and high school. And I've seen the differences. Like a lot of black guys like the white girls.
uh huh,
It's just like, okay. So I started to actually start experimenting with other races too. I started liking Spanish guys. And
yeah.
most of my boyfriends in high school were Spanish. But that was what I liked. You know, it wasn't because they were Spanish. It was just like they like me, I like them. So it depends on your circumstances and how you raise and what the pool is around you, what your options are, and who like you, who don't like you.
All right. So there was a couple of stuff I got from doing some research, and I wanted to get on this. So there's a lot of topic of people going on vacation and not formally discussing that they're dating or if they're gonna have sex on vacation, leading to bad disappointments. How do you feel about that when it happens? Like I'm always seeing that on the internet where people are flying somebody out and then they thinking there's one thing gonna happen and it don't happen. As in terms of smash.
I don't ever feel like you should fly anybody out that you never flew out before. Because anything can happen. You don't know y'all chemistry. You don't know if you first meet that person, if you're gonna be like liking them for real or whatever. So you shouldn't have any. You shouldn't set expectations of what's gonna happen. Like if y'all have sex, then that's what you wanted to happen. It happened. If it don't happen, guess what? You took an L, but you learned your lesson this time. The next time you go out, y'all need to have that conversation. Like, what do you expect when you come out? We just gonna chill. What do you expecting from me? You know what I'm saying? What do you expect to happen? And then that person was like, well, I expect us to have, I want to have sex. I want to, have a good time. And then now you know in your head what he expects, so you know how you either going to act or not act. So I just feel like you should have a conversation.
Yeah, but it's like I think it's more about a lot of these guys. They're on the tricking tip. So in their mind, if they're just tricked on the girl to get a flight and come to him, that it's supposed to be an automatic without properly having that conversation.
It's their fault.
I mean,
I mean, you gotta have the conversations. I mean, I'm flying you out. What am I expecting? I'm expecting us to fucking fuck. I'm just have a good time. Yeah, I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna spend money on you, but I want that goddamn puss. I want to see what they're talking about. You gotta let me know what you got in your mind. Not saying I'm gonna fly you out here and we don't talk about it. And you get there and nothing happening. Now you pissed off. I mean,
you
she should
put
be expecting that too because what nigga gonna fly you out for free? Talking about he gonna spend money on you and shit, and you ain't doing shit.
what I don't understand is why do females take the invitation if they know they don't want to deal with a guy like that?
They want the experience. They want to take pictures. They want to say, I'm out of town. Ooh, I'm in Miami. Ooh, look at my pictures. Look at my restaurant. Oh, yeah, I'm living my life. I'm living a soft life. I'm living, they want to
Y'all,
be flex.
they don't even show the person face in the pictures.
It's not about that person. It's about their experience. It's not about who their experience is with.
Oh man, I tell you. It's basically the same thing like you inviting somebody over, you have a night planned, and then it don't lead to sex. And then they say, ooh, my ride is here.
I
And
mean,
then it's like, somebody gotta have that conversation because the expectation wasn't met about what was going on. Like we just expected that you were coming over and it was gonna happen regardless that you was coming, that you showed up. I feel like, as a man, I feel like you shouldn't be entertaining that if that's not what you want to do. I don't know.
Well, I feel like if the conversation didn't happen, you shouldn't expect nothing. You shouldn't expect, if it happened, it happens. That'd be good for you. But if it don't, no conversation happened about what we're gonna do when you come, it shouldn't be expected. Open dialogue. You need to have open dialogue. What are you expecting if I come on this trip? What are your expectations for us to do? If you say just have a good time and go shopping and experience the island, and I'm like, okay, cool. You ain't say experiencing me. You say experiencing the island.
Oh man. So how do you feel like with people who don't like they end a relationship and they jump into a new relationship without healing or
I feel like they're setting themselves up for disaster because they didn't even heal from the last situation. They just don't want to be alone. They're gonna bring the same situation they had in the last relationship in this new relationship. They didn't even heal from that shit.
yeah. I mean, for me, I'll be seeing people they already was having somebody on the lined up for the next go around. So it's like y'all was talking with that person even while y'all was going through y'all shit. So the person behind the pre knows what is going on, but they were just waiting for their turn, like a start on the bench, you know?
Yeah, you already know. My turn.
Yeah, that's what they say 2025 relationships are. It's your turn. That's all it is. It's nothing more, nothing less, right?
That's part. That's right.
Um, do you believe that the friend zone is a real thing?
Yes. Yeah, it's a real thing. You're not fucking that nigga. He's in the friend zone. No.
Say that again?
You're not fucking that nigga. He's in the friend zone. That's a real thing. I'm not attracted to you. I don't want nothing to do with you. But you're really cool. I think you're a really good friend. That's it.
Oh.
You don't
So
believe that's
people,
a good, you don't think it's a real thing?
I believe it's a real thing, but sometimes I think it's just like an imaginary thing that we take overboard as men. Because we know in our mind, we're thinking that one time, I'm saying as a man standpoint, we're thinking that eventually at one point it's going to be us. It's just not right now.
That's a disillusion. That's like a
It's
false illusion.
a
No,
false
you're
illusion.
like you're not seeing you're clearly like manipulating yourself to believe this is going to happen someday. It is not.
True. So the friend zone is a real thing that, yeah. So also, I wanted to know how you feel about, like, right now, a lot of people, they feel like you're not really into them unless you are, like, chasing them or hitting them up constantly. I don't feel like that's fake interest, right?
I mean, you want to have some consistency when you're interested in somebody. You don't want to just have like, I'll call her today and I'll call her back on Friday. This is Monday. I'll call her again on Friday. That's not being consistent enough. I don't know if you really fucking with me for real. Cause you like we playing with me. It's been the whole fucking 4 days and you ain't reached out to me. And if I reached out to you, you ain't really responded to me like I wanted you to. It's like, what are we doing here? Why are we playing these games? Like, if you got something else that's more important, or somebody else you fucking with, just let me know that. No, I'll leave this shit alone. I ain't got time to play with you.
Because a lot of females, they love to be chased.
And how's that a chase though? If you call with me on Monday, you don't call me again on Friday.
Oh, no, that's not the chase.
No,
That's like, you're not even thinking about me.
that part.
It should, I mean, if you're talking to somebody, you should hear from them within 24 hours.
Agreed. You should. You should definitely. A lot of people these days to me play games. I don't know what it is about 2025, but no, and I think social media it's too much access to too many people, so they don't take a person serious. It's not like the '90s when you had to really like a person. You had to show them what you like because you want to spend time with them. Because it wasn't like a plethora of women that you had access to, or a plethora of men that you had access to. You wanted to spend time with this one particular person, and you're gonna do whatever you had to do to spend time with them. If you had to ride your bike to their house, if you whatever you had to do, you're gonna make sure you spend time with them. These days, people are like, well, you want to go out on Friday? Friday come, they don't call, or they'll be like, yeah, and then they'll get back to them. It'd be like too much shit going on. It don't be no clear. We don't have no clearancy. Like I don't know what the fuck. I need clarity of what we're doing here.
Getting ghosted and getting stood up has been a real thing lately. Like a lot of people been going through that. Ghosting is very common, you know. And then it's like you think about it, like people are just like you said, they're talking to multiple people at a time, so you that's vying for that person's attention, right?
Right.
But I also blame, you know, like you said, I blame social media. I blame the type of music and the personalities that people follow.
That's true too. I mean, people don't have their own mindsets no more. People want to do what's popular. They want to be a part of the popular people. They want to be a part of what's popular. You know what I'm saying? They want to be a part of something that's not real. All this shit, this
Yeah.
social media is not real. They want to be a part of it though.
I also feel like a night out can just be a fantasy for some because you know you're popping bottles, you get all this glam with the lights and stuff. They're just selling the fantasy. What do you think about when you go to a nightclub and with all that glamour and stuff, the VIP?
That's why people need to focus on the moments and not focus on the lifestyle. Like we're enjoying this moment. We'll never have an experience.
Mm.
Some moments. We're gonna have fun in this fucking moment. We'll never have this shit as peace. Instead of looking at it as a lifestyle. It's not a lifestyle. Each weekend is not gonna be like that. You're not gonna have the same experiences.
Hey, there's some people that do it every day. There's some people that do it for work.
Yeah,
But
but
in
it
their mind,
experiences every time. I'm sure it's people that do stuff consistently, but it don't be the same experiences every time.
of course
Sometimes
not.
it's really good and last like, damn, this shit was fire. And some of them be like, it was okay.
Of course not. Right. Let's see. Would would cheating and somebody getting somebody else pregnant just be the end, right?
Say that one more time.
If you was had a partner and they cheated on you and got pregnant, you would never take them back.
I'm not going. I don't know. It depends on the situation. I don't fault men for certain stuff. Like if a man cheated on me, that's not going to be the end all for him. It depends on the circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Like, was he out of the country? Was he out of the town? I mean, it depends. So I'm not going to accept that situation. Every woman can't accept that. Oh, you got another baby on the way? Fuck. No, you ruined us. No, can't fuck with you, but I'm not like that. I gotta see what the situation was. What happened? Let me know what happened.
Well, it's crazy because like these on the female side, they would cheat, and then we wouldn't even know that they would cheat sometimes, and we'll be raising the kid.
It happens a
That happens
lot.
to a lot of people.
It happens a lot, unfortunately, but it happens a lot.
Yeah, baby come out the same color and everything. We wouldn't even know. So later.
Oh, so never, you might not ever know. That was never your little child. They name him Junior, Raffy.
Oh yeah, that's spiteful. That is spiteful.
And you know Junior
Oh
don't look
man.
like you, but that's Junior. You don't treat Junior good. You gonna love him, Junior, but you know Junior ain't yours in your
That
heart.
ain't
In your heart,
that ain't my junior baby.
but you gonna love him like he is, cause he ain't make the choice.
So, man, I ran through all my questions already.
That's fine.
Do you have
Well,
any? Do you have
you
any
got
topics to
a question,
discuss?
huh?
Huh? No, I was saying I ran through all my questions already. I was
I
saying,
said,
do you
I said you
have
gotta give
any?
me questions next time. I don't have nothing to say. I don't know what.
So you with so talk about so with your podcast, the new normal. That's
I haven't did nothing with the new normal. Now I'm doing stuff with Mac on Mac Tastic TV. That's my brother. They talk about everything. He has so many fucking different shit he come up with every week to talk about. We talk about everything under the sun. Like it's mostly relationships and stuff like that or whatever. So the new normal, I don't know if I'm gonna bring that back. I want to, but I'm working on it because that was more like I was interviewing artists, like musicians and shit like that on the new normal. I was talking to artists and stuff. So I may get back into that sooner than later. I don't know. I still have communications with all the artists that I had interviews with then, and they're doing very well, very successful. One of them was a Grammy-winning artist, Renegade.
no
Yeah, that's my boy, Renegade. But
Renegade.
yeah, Renegade.
Oh
No,
shoot.
El Ray Renegade. Renegade El Ray. I probably said the shit wrong, but he know what I mean. I love him. He's really dope. He's with like uh he has a lot of songs. He has some with Killer Mike, with Project Pack. All of them. He doing really successful. And then I still deal with Monster. Monster. He's from Indeed. I mean, I'm sorry, not Indeed. He's from stuff up. But he's with what's the fucking shit it's called? Um, I can't think of the fucking name right now. Why fucking cannot? Why can I think of that fucking name? Let me see. Monster is with
Mhm.
where I know I have something here on my mental. I can't find it, but Monster, all his whole grind or whatever. Yeah, he's dope. But I mean, I gotta deal with that. I gotta do my new normal again. That's with artists and things like that. And
So that's what your podcast is about. So right now you're just doing the one with your partner that you said,
Mac,
and
yeah,
and it seems like that's every week.
every Saturday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. We didn't do these past. His birthday was yesterday, so he's in Dominican Republic. You know, he have Latin. He's Dominican Republic right now, so he's living his best life. But we're supposed to do another one on September 6th at 8 p.m. on YouTube. And yeah, we'll get back to it. But yeah, anyway, I'm living my best life. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to
So
figure out
your
a way how.
podcast is on YouTube.
Yes, on YouTube. Yeah,
At least the one that you with your guy got it.
yeah. Maxtastic TV. That's on YouTube, and New Normal's on YouTube too. I just ain't did nothing with New Normal in so long, but we was getting views and shit. I just ain't did nothing like a whole year. I gotta get back to it. In my face.
Yeah. So it was good having you on here, Ree.
It was
I
good.
know
Thank you for
it's,
having me. I
I know it
appreciate
was a
that.
quick interview, but you did answer all these questions very fast.
I mean, I went to school for it. You thought it was a game. I went to school for psychology. I got masters in psychology. I really do this shit. I don't broadcast on social media like that because I mean, half the people on social media. I mean, half of them really care. Some of them don't give a fuck. So, I have people that inbox me and ask me about sessions and things like that. And some people just don't. So I don't even look at social media as nothing for my career and my bread and butter. It's just something I just express myself on. You know what I'm saying? It's a good place to express yourself on.
So you
But as
take
far
clients. I said, so you get clients through social media and stuff through your
no,
page?
I have
Oh,
clients in real life, like just coming up to my business or just word of mouth or just like things like that. Not on social media at all. Social
Oh,
media is
okay.
when it comes to that for me.
All right. So shout out to tags. Where can everybody
New,
find you?
oh, you can find me on the new normal underscore no new underscore normal two podcast on Instagram, on Mactastic TV on YouTube. That's MACTASTIC TV on YouTube every Saturday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. That's where you can find me.
Make
It
sure
was a
y'all
pleasure
check
being
out.
here with.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't cut you. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was gonna say it was a pleasure being here with Star Time Roddy. I had a blast. It was cool. That's it.
All right. Make sure y'all check her out on Saturdays on Mactastic TV
TV
on YouTube.
on YouTube.
All right, and we out of here
All right, bye.
later.